what did Snapdragon Wellness accomplish in 2023? Well, we got off the ground, which is great. So hit the ground running, and I've been trying to develop and just grow awareness that we exist and that we're here to help and promote and make some people aware of us and the info and things that we have to offer. So I think that was a big accomplishment for us. So putting a lot more time and energy and stuff into Snapdragon so we can get some great content and information out to you. Some of our goals for 2024. Similarly, we would just like to keep growing. We would like to gain as much traction as possible, gain more followers and supporters and those type of things so that we can really ensure that we can get out the best information that we can to people and really ensure that we are able to continue to do what we do in the world of food, in the world of therapy, in the world of psychology in general, and mental health and food. And hopefully we will be a little more present and out and about in the local areas and online. So for 2024, we're actually developing some groups as well, some group support and group therapies. So that's going to be a great thing that we're starting. So whether you're interested in individual support or therapies, or if that's not something that you're interested in at the time, or it seems a little intimidating, we have some groups that might fit a little better for you right now until, help that anxiety lessen a little bit or make it feel a little less intimidating to kind of start. Plus, it's really, really important to have a community. And that's what we're trying to create here at Snapdragon, is helping people find their community of other people that are like them, because it's important, to kind of feel like you have other people who kind of really understand you and how you are. So we're really trying to develop that community here. Goal setting can be difficult for people for a lot of reasons. Sometimes we tend to go too far. We try and do too much. So our goals are not entirely always attainable and realistic. And then we get really discouraged and then can't really follow through with some of our goals. Also, not having necessarily concrete goals. A lot of times we'll set kind of these really big arbitrary concepts for a goal, opposed to being really specific. And the more specific we are, then it makes it a little more attainable, because then we can start figuring out the steps that we need to get to at least that first part of that larger goal. So I think those are a couple of reasons why goal setting can be hard for people. New Year's resolutions. I have a mixed feelings and relationship with New Year's resolutions. I think they can be healthy for people. I think they can also be not all that great and healthy for people as well. So I think it really depends on what it is. A lot of the times they are made to where they aren't necessarily all that helpful or healthy, in the sense that we make them these too big or grandiose and non-attainable, and we go too far with them. And then we get a couple strong weeks into January and then we slowly taper off. But I think they can be great in the sense that you can set kind of this overall goal of how you want your year to look. If you want to strive for trying to get up a little bit earlier, again, making it realistic. We're not talking 3 hours earlier here, people, but 10, 15 minutes earlier in your day even is achievable and attainable. And then we can shift that as we become more comfortable with that specific goal. And I think it can be helpful to really just take a step back reflect on our previous year and think about the things that maybe we want to just do differently. It doesn't have to be a physical goal. It doesn't have to be going to the gym more, getting up on time, or eating healthy, but something where you can say, every day when I go to bed at night in 2024, I want to feel like I was a little better today than the day before, maybe, so it doesn't always have to be these very specific, goals of I want to exercise more or whatnot, but it can be just how you hope to feel for your 2024, your new year. So in general, Snapdragon is exploring and hoping to start producing some pre-made meals and foods for people. So we have gotten a lot of interest, especially from our neurodivergent populations, where cooking is challenging. We've talked about some of those things of why and how we can support in making things a little less challenging and taxing to do. And so a lot of people have expressed interest in us taking that a little bit further, a step further. And so we are working on kind of developing some pre-packaged, pre-made options that are going to be fresh, clean, shelf stable, really pretty easy for us to just grab and go, and or use for dinner time with your family if there's no time or energy to cook something else, that you still have options for quick, easy, accessible, pre-made options. So that is something I'm very much looking forward to exploring and expanding upon in 2024. That being said, keep checking us out. Follow us on all of the socials. Check out our website, and we'll be posting a lot of info on those platforms to keep you guys posted about the ongoings of 2024. So follow us, share, like, all those good things, and come back and support us. Appreciate it.